Hello, my name's Tony and this is Steve. We're here today representing UK Commercial Cleaning Services, asking for £100,000 for a 20% equity stake in our company.
UK Commercial Cleaning have been trading now for 4 years, supplying services to the industrial, commercial and public sectors. Some of the services which we provide include high access window cleaning, the deep steam cleaning of commercial kitchens and fire and flood restoration, amongst many others. At present, we currently have semi-national coverage with depots based in Leeds and in Newcastle.
Over the last 4 years, UK Commercial Cleaning has grown at an outstanding pace, and currently, this year, we're on target to a turnover of £1.5 million. This is due to the fact we have won recent contracts with local authorities, the NHS, and also to our new depot opening in Leeds, January this year. Our aim is to become the largest cleaning company in the UK.
We would use a £100,000 investment to establish a new fully operational depot up in Scotland, 3 commercial vehicles, as well as all the cleaning equipment necessary to carry out the work, and promotional advertising and marketing. Thanks for your time. I would just like to invite you to ask any questions you might have.
The Dragons look impressed by Tony Earnshaw and Steve Pearson's professional pitch. They need £100,000 to take their industrial cleaning company nationwide and are offering a 20% stake in return. Deborah Meaden is first to interrogate the duo.
I have to say, good presentation.
Thank you.
So can you describe what the business looks like at the moment? So you already have a depot, and you've got a depot opening up in...
We've got 2 depots at the moment. We've got a depot in Newcastle. We also got the same in Leeds.
And where do you physically work?
Well, at the moment, I work between the Leeds depot and the Newcastle one.
So you're operational, and what do you do?
I'm based in the North East depot. I essentially try to generate as much business as I can for both the North East depot and Leeds.
OK, so you're mainly sales, you're mainly operations.
Yes.
Who looks after finance?
Myself and an accountant as well does that.
So do you have an in-house accountant?
No, not at the moment, I don't.
OK. You have a bookkeeper?
I'll do that myself.
Thank you.
A confident start. Now, Peter Jones wants to know more about the structure of their company.
Tony, Steve, how many people in total do you employ?
18 staff in total.
18?
Yeah.
And how many people in Leeds?
There's 5 people in Leeds at the current.
So 13 in Newcastle?
Yes.
And what does Leeds turnover?
At the moment, they've just opened in January. The target for this year is £500,000. However, I've set them monthly targets. Last month's monthly target was £8,000. They've totally smashed that. They hit £13,000 for that month, which I'm very happy with.
Tony, how much cash in the business at the moment?
There's around about £20,000. We own the vehicles as well, they're not leased. We actually own the vehicles as well.
OK, how much have you spent on vehicles?
I would say around about £40,000 on vehicles.
How much in machinery?
Around about £30,000. Yes.
So between cash, equipment and motor vehicles, there's about £95,000. So how much on a monthly basis, if Steve didn't sell any more, how much have you got contracted in the business right now?
All of that's contracted in the business. That's definite work, what's going to happen.
So 200 grand a quarter, which is 70,000 a month, roughly.
Yes.
You've got that. And what's your current break-even point?
I would say around about £35,000 to £40,000 per month.
OK, so call it 40 grand a month, and you're doing 7. So you're making at least £30,000 a month between what it costs you to run and the contracted income that you're generating.
Yes.
Impressive stuff from the young entrepreneurs, and it's left Theo Paphitis intrigued.
Tell me, what's your background?
We both come from nothing. We had nothing at all. We come from quite a rough estate in the North East. We've knew each other all of our lives. I started the business by myself with £300 of my own money. I invested the money in a small window cleaning van, which I built myself. I went round the doors, knocked the doors, built it up. After 6 months, it was making £6,000 a month, so it's a lot of money. I then sold it on because I could have quite happily done that and made £6,000 a month. It's a stress-free life, but it's not what I want. I had a vision of where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do, and this is where we are now.
Give us a name of one of your big customers.
I'm just trying to think. Ladbrokes is one of our big customers, which we do a lot of work for. We do some large fast food chains. We also do some large hotel chains as well.
We won a contract with the City of Sunderland Council.
To do what?
Window cleaning, that was that's worth 80,000.
Our predictive turnover for the next 3 years is this year 1.5 million, the year after 2 million, and the year after that 2.5 million.
What if you got an investment and you didn't hit the targets?
We will. We've never not, and I know we will.
What if you didn't?
I've never not failed in anything I do, so I can't really answer that question.
BBC Entertainment se prepara para la boda real.